Hi dear students, welcome to Malaradi Memorial School Digital class. In class 8th English, we have been learning a reading of the first unit. The title of the lesson is The Tattered Blanket. We have learned that Gopi, a person who resides in Delhi, visits his house in Thiruvananthapuram. When he got down from his office car and when was entering through the gate, his mother, who was in an armchair, tried to get up but could not, ask her daughter Kamala to go and see who it was. Gradually Gopi comes to the house. Gopi and Kamala has made all efforts to make mother know that it is Gopi who has come, but mother, who has a very poor memory, who couldn't remember things, has been focusing on whether Gopi has been writing letters every day. Kamala, as a reply, she has told that he writes every day. The actual fact is that he never writes letter. It's almost a year that he has written a letter to his mother. Let us see the next part of the lesson. Let me read it for you. I am terribly upset if I don't get a letter from him every day. He knows it, that's why he writes every day. Look at the way she talks. Gopi's sister turned to him. Just as I told you, you know nothing about what is going on here, do you? Who is that? Amma said again. Who is that in a car? It's me, Gopi. I had to come to Thiruvananthapuram. I thought I should drop to see you, Amma. Who is your Amma? What is her name? Where does she live? Is it far from here? No, it's quite near. Mother says, I am terribly upset that if I don't get a letter from him, that's why he writes letter. He knows that I require letter every day. The fact is that Gopi never writes letter. Kamala has told a lie to mother to make her happy. So Kamala and Gopi has understood the condition of his mother now. Kamala told, this is what I told you. You know nothing what is going on here. Amma is prompting again. Who is that? Who is in the car? It has been told Amma that Gopi has come in the car. Again and again she keeps on asking. This is her condition. This is her health condition now. Gopi has answered again. It's me, Gopi. I have come to Thiruvananthapuram. I had some work, so I dropped to see you. Who is your Amma? What is her name? That's what the word spoken by Gopi's mother. She has forgotten about Gopi. Where does she live? Is it far from here? These questions were sprout from the mother of Gopi. Gopi in a calm manner told, the house is not far, it's quite near. Let me continue reading. I don't know how I can bring back her memory, Gopi's sister said to him exasperatedly. Gopi placed this briefcase on the tinna. He opened it and pulled out the contents, clothes, files, a shaving set. Gopi's sister Kamala told that she doesn't have any idea how to bring back her memory. She said exasperatedly. What is meant by the word exasperatedly? Exasperatedly means in an annoying manner, or in an angry manner, or in a helpless manner. Exasperatedly. She doesn't know how she can bring back her memory. Gopi placed the suitcase on Tinna. Tinna is nothing but, we have already discussed, it's a raised platform on veranda. He opened the suitcase. There were many things, clothes, files and a shaving set. You can have a glance at the picture which describes Gopi and mother. Mother is unable to recognize Gopi. Gopi is trying to convince her that it is him, her daughter, her son. The reason behind mother forgetting Gopi is that he never writes to her, never be in contact with her. This is what happens to many of the family when children go abroad or cities in search of job. They stop communicating with them. Gradually, the relationship is broken. Let us see the next part of the story. Do you know my son Gopi? Amma asked him. He is in Delhi, a government officer. He has Kesari Yogam. He draws a salary of 2,500 rupees. Do you know him? Yes, I know him. Tell him to send me a blanket. There is a cold mist in the mornings. If I catch cold, it doesn't leave me for a long time. Tell him to send a blanket, won't you? A red one. I had a blanket, the one he brought for me when he was studying in Madras. It is all tattered now, just a ball of knotted yarn. Tell him to send me a red blanket, will you? I will tell him, he nodded. So what happened now? Mother still don't recognize that Gobi is just in front of her. Mother just don't recognize that Gobi is just in front of her. He still asks Gobi, do you know Gobi? He is my son. He lives in Delhi. He is a government officer. He has Kesari Yogam. What do you mean by Kesari Yogam? This is a local word, a Malayalam word. This is a Malayalam word that means good luck. Luck. Lot of luck. Kesari Yogam is a Malayalam word that means having lot of good luck. He draws a salary of 2,500 rupees. You may laugh when you hear the salary 2,500 rupees. In olden days, that was a huge sum. Mother keeps on asking him, do you know Gobi? Finally, Gobi answered, yes, I know him. Then tell him to send me a blanket. There is a cold mist. What is mist? Morning there will be slight snowfall as well as light breeze. Mother is unable to bear that. If mother gets cold, it never leaves her. It is there for a long time. Tell Gobi to send a blanket, a red one. When he was in Madras, Madras is the old name of Chennai. When he was in Madras, he sent me a blanket, but that is all tattered now. We have already learned the word tattered. We have already learned the word tattered. Tattered blanket, that is our title. Tattered means torn, totally torn. Ask him to send me a blanket, a red one, won't you? That is what mother has told Gobi. Actually, mother is talking to Gobi, but she doesn't recognize Gobi. Okay, Gobi said, I'll tell him. He nodded. Gobi said, Gobi is going to tell him. He nodded. What do you mean by nodded? Nod. Shake head in agreement. When your parents or when your teacher asks, did you complete your homework? You just nod your head. Okay? Nodded. Gobi nodded and told that he would inform Gobi to send a red blanket to mother. Your mother forgets to realize the real Gobi. That is the end of this session. Thank you all.